Hello there. This is a 15-minute self-compassion break. So if you have 15 minutes to spare and you would like to get a nice meditation session in for yourself today, then go ahead and pull up a chair or a cushion and join me. Okay. So let's get settled. The first thing in a self-compassion break or any kind of mindfulness practice is just to notice that you have a body. And so the way that we can do that is sit in your chair on the floor, wherever you're sitting, and just feel your body. So you can start with maybe wiggling your toes and just noticing what's going on in your feet right now. Notice any sensations in your legs, your lower legs, and your upper legs. This could be anything from coolness or warmth to the feeling of clothing or air on your skin. And then moving up to the hips and the pelvis, just noticing the sensation there. What's going on in the lower half of your body, just direct sensation. So not any stories about why your knees hurt or why your hips hurt, but just, oh, there's a little ache here. There's a little coolness there. There's some tingling there. I'm just kind of taking a little inventory. And then the torso. So there's a lot going on in the torso. So notice the sensations in the belly if you're clenching. Maybe you have some little air bubbles or cramping. And noticing what's going on in your back muscles, lower back, mid back, upper back. And then sensations or experience of your rib cage and your upper torso. So maybe tightness or tension in the diaphragm, or feeling the sensation of breath as the lungs, the chest wall expands and then relaxes with the out breath. So just taking all of that into account, just noticing. And let's just pause here for a moment and really notice the breath, because there's so much going on here. So you may notice the expansion and the relaxation of the chest, and really also paying attention to the back of the chest, so the back of the heart and lungs, as you take a nice inhale and then allow the exhale. Notice how the shoulders may come up with the inhale and then drop down toward the floor with the exhale. What does it feel like to breathe today? Is it easy? Is it strained? And then noticing any sensations in the shoulders, and then coming down the arms, past the elbows to the lower arms, the wrists and the hands. And then maybe wiggle the fingers, press them into each other, and then let them relax on your lap or side of the chair, wherever they are. And just looking for sensation here. So you might notice where your hands are resting. They're maybe making contact with another surface, either your lap or a chair or maybe each other. Experiencing the lower arm sensation. Again, cool, warmth, comfort, discomfort, all the yin and yang of sensation. The upper arm, the shoulders, sensation of clothing on skin, maybe air flowing around skin. And we find ourselves back up to the shoulders, and so then Traveling with the awareness up to the neck, the back of the neck, and the throat. You might even want to take a little swallow here so that you can feel the inside of the throat, noticing any tightness or tension there. And in the back of the neck, where the shoulders come up, slope up to become the neck, and then where the neck kind of slopes up and out to hold the head. Common place for tightness and tension in those of us of the human species. And then sensations in the head, scalp, face, around the eyes, nose, mouth, and ears, forehead. And then with the next breath, just feeling the entire body, breathing, being, existing, belonging, moving into the self-compassion practice itself. Mindfulness is realizing that we're here, being aware of our existence here and what's going on in this present moment. Part of that now will also be an emotional quality. So, what brings you to the self compassion practice today? Some kind of suffering in this moment, or maybe an ongoing suffering. What is your suffering today? Sadness, loneliness, grief, stress, anxiety. Humans have such a range of possibilities of emotions on any given day and any given moment. So, what's it like for you right now in this moment? And once you've identified what that is, see if you can breathe it in a little bit closer using all of your senses. What does it feel like in your body? Are there sounds associated with the scenario that you're thinking of? Smells, sensations? And as you breathe that in a little bit closer, become more acutely aware of the feeling quality, the feeling experience. Chest tightness, tension around the jaw. What does that feel like in your body? And then noticing that there's a shared humanity here. No matter what we're feeling, no matter the depths of despair or the amount of stress over finances or job or family, no matter our level of aloneness, sadness, we are all one human family who are all experiencing, or who all have, or who are experiencing these same emotions, even right now, in your own neighborhood, your own community, your state, your country, all over the world. Humans do experience this kind of suffering. And in that way, we're not alone. We are never alone in our suffering. You can get online and find Facebook groups and support groups for any kind of suffering. So you're not alone. It's part of the human experience. It doesn't make you wrong or bad or different. Suffering is part of being here. It's in some ways a beautiful part. You don't always feel like that when we're going through it, but it is part of the human experience. So feeling that, letting that in, that you're not alone, that this is hard. Whatever it is, this is so hard. And so then you can even place your hand over your heart, if you like, and offer the comfort that you need. as if you were speaking to a best friend, a dear friend who had this kind of sadness or suffering. What would you offer? You can offer those to yourself. May I have the friendship that I need? May I have the relief that I need? May I have the support and the friendship that I need? May I feel calm? May I feel confident? May I feel cared for? And sometimes I like to phrase these statements as if I were directly talking to a dear friend. And so I might phrase it this way. It's up to you. I'm here for you. I will always have your back. I'm not going anywhere. No matter what happens, I will never leave you. I will always be here for you. This is hard, and your feelings are absolutely normal. I love and accept you just the way you are. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you think you've done, no matter the mistakes you've made, I'm here for you. I will never leave you. Taking a few moments and letting those messages sink in however you desire to state them. And just know that this practice can be done in an instant. Anytime you recognize that you're feeling a difficult emotion or going through a difficult time or experience, in just a flash, in the space of one breath, you can recognize this is a moment of suffering. I'm not alone. Other people feel this too. It's part of being human. And I'm here for myself. I can offer myself and give myself the support that I need. And I hope this practice is helpful for you, my dears. May you always find compassion for yourself. Thank you.